Nishad. He says, I'm 23. I want to acquire knowledge and become a scholar. Where to start? Currently, I'm doing a professional course. Now, this intention by itself is something noble, something great. But we have to ask, Brother Nishad, why do you want to become a scholar? It is not an objective by itself. It is a byproduct. The objective is to reach Jannah. The objective is to seek knowledge so that I can worship Allah Azza wa Jal correctly in a way that pleases Him, and at the same time, as a byproduct, call others to share with me this great blessing of Allah Azza wa Jal. But to have an objective, to have your intention, to be a scholar so that I can be well known among the people, to be a celebrity, to have TV shows, or to have a renowned name that everyone recognizes, this is a breach of sincerity. And a lot of the people may have this in them without noticing it. And this is where their mentors, where their scholars, where their sheikhs come to correct and rectify their intentions. A lot of the people say, how can we become a famous da'i? Well, pursuing fame by itself is sufficient reason to stop you from doing it. Because this is insincerity. You are seeking it not for the sake of Allah, but rather to be famous. So, to be a scholar, in order to worship Allah correctly, to call people to Islam with utmost sincerity, is one of the greatest things in life, in the whole world. The Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, we, the prophets of Allah, do not leave behind us inheritance of dirham and dinar. The inheritors, the heirs of the prophets are the scholars who inherit this knowledge. So where to start? You have to understand, first of all, that knowledge is basically guiding you to work. So there is a statement that says, all the people are doomed, except those who have knowledge. And though all those who have knowledge are doomed, except those who implement their knowledge. And all those who implement their knowledge are doomed, except those who are sincere. And all those who are sincere, they are in great danger. So you have to, first of all, have the sincerity to implement what you learn and to learn the authentic knowledge. Where to begin? The sky is the limit. You have to focus, if you want to become a scholar, on first of all mastering the Arabic language. Without it, you cannot be a scholar. A brother who speaks English and who's an English speaker but does not know Arabic, does not read Arabic books, depends only on my translation or another person's translation, cannot be a scholar. Can be a student of knowledge, but cannot be a scholar. You have to focus on studying the Quran, knowing it, reading it, embracing it, understanding it, knowing the tafsir of it. You have to learn the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ and the evidence behind every ruling. And you have to learn the fiqh. And you start from the very bottom by taking short, concise books on tafsir, on hadith, and on fiqh, and you build your way up in more advanced and more advanced. And you cannot do this unless you have a sheikh, a local sheikh who follows the Quran and the Sunnah with the understanding of the righteous predecessors, who would guide you through according to your level and according to your need.